Hello, free thinkers and curiosity seekers. I am Mark from True Wealth and Knowledge. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin. That is my corny cryptocurrency display right there. But anyway, we will, some of you are unfamiliar with what Bitcoin is, just like I was several years ago. Kind of curious, what is this? I thought, hey, this is fake money, right? It can't be real. And I made the mistake of not investing. Today we'll look at Bitcoin, fiat currency, and just what you can do with it. People are making tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars on this cryptocurrency. And the point is that it can be used as a form of payment, a medium of exchange. But before we do get started, because this is my premiere video, please subscribe, give me a big thumbs up, and comment below. Okay, so just what is currency? The Merriam-Webster dictionary defines currency as a medium of exchange for goods or services within an economy. That medium can be gold, silver, or any precious metals. Gemstones, there could even be coffee beans, beads, or ivory, and the list would go on and on. US dollars used to be backed by silver and gold. In the year 1900, the Gold Standard Act of the United States was passed, which established gold as the only standard for redeeming paper money. But in 1973, the United States officially ended its adherence to the gold standard. So if there is no gold standard, what backs our dollars? The United States and many other major countries use what is known as fiat currency. Fiat currency is backed by the strength of the government that issued it. Basically, this means that the government controls the money supply. Here in the U.S., the Federal Reserve is able to control the supply and demand of currency. This is done in order to stabilize the economy. So where in one case people are able to hoard gold, slowing the economy and sending it into a depression, the Federal Reserve can now just simply print whatever cash is needed, which they regularly do, to keep the economy moving. So then what is fiat currency worth? Well, there are arguments on both sides, those for fiat currency and those for the gold standard. But both boil down to just this. The value of any currency is worth only what people think it's worth. Well, check this out. If currencies are worth only what people think they are worth, then what is Bitcoin worth? If not a government, who or what backs Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a form of digital currency. It is the first decentralized digital currency which essentially came into being in 2008. It is a worldwide payment system that works without the use of any bank or administrator. All transactions throughout the world take place between users meaning you and I. It is not controlled by any country or government. It functions through a blockchain as a distributed ledger, meaning the system itself, thousands and thousands of computers around the world, keep an account of how many units are out there and who owns what. Each person who owns Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency has a unique private and public key. Your public key is used to send and receive cryptocurrencies. This here is my public key. I am willing to take any Bitcoin donations that you want to send. Your private key is proof of ownership. Do not share your private key with anyone. So you might ask yourself, well, if Bitcoin is not controlled by any government, who has control? Well, we have control. And Bitcoin actually has a cap on it. Only 21 million Bitcoin can ever be mined. And there are currently just over 17 million in circulation. What? Does this mean that we are going to run out of Bitcoin? No, because each Bitcoin can be divided 100 million times. So that means there are actually 2.1 quadrillion, yes, quadrillion units of Bitcoin. Wow. So now we see that Bitcoin is just as real and more private and secure than fiat currency. And if you have been thinking about cryptocurrencies or purchasing Bitcoin and thinking, oh, I can't invest in that, I can't afford it, or hey, that's only used for nefarious activity, don't be fooled. You can afford it because as you just saw, you do not have to buy a complete coin. You can buy a part of one. It's broken up into what is called satoshis, and there are 100 million satoshis in each Bitcoin. Don't be silly. Don't be like me. We're just a few years back when Bitcoin was actually just around $700 a coin. And it started off a heck of a lot less than that, under a penny. But anyway, I did not invest. I did not invest until it was over $3,000 a coin, 3,500-ish. So, you can purchase what you can afford. Generally, you start with about $100. You don't have to, but generally you do. You start with $100. You go to an online wallet such as Coinbase, which is a very secure, very popular online wallet for purchasing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Gold. And then from there, of course, if you want to invest in other cryptocurrencies, there are several exchanges out there, Binance, Bittrex, and so on. There are several, and you can choose between hundreds of altcoins and other cryptocurrencies where you can really play the market, see if you can increase your value of Bitcoin or your value of in Ethereum. And in future videos, I'll talk about some of those exchanges and just what you can do as far as investing and where maybe some of this money can be spent. So anyway, for now, if you want to get started, if you want to make a small investment in yourself, click on the link below, my referral for Coinbase, set up an account, have an ID ready. They will confirm your identity as a secure site, and your bank account information, of course, will be secure at Coinbase. There is this little side note here. If you use a credit card to purchase, the credit card companies and not Coinbase think of that as a cash advance, and they will charge you a fee. You don't want to pay that fee. If you transfer your money directly, wire it from a bank account to Coinbase, which will be converted into, of course, Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever you're buying, you will not have to pay that fee. The money is yours. But by clicking on my link and investing at least $100, Coinbase will give you an extra $10. As a matter of fact, they're going to give us each an extra $10, which is great. They have a nice referral program. So, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, comment below, look for my future videos. Thank you.